Hey Kale, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and I really appreciate you speaking with me on the phone today. And I'm just making this quick little video for you to show you how you can improve your website and bring in some customers for free. So here we are on your website. It looks like a nice website. It looks like it's pretty much a single page website. You do have a little bit of content here, which is good. You really should have separate service pages for the different services you offer. Pictures look nice too. So Google does not rank your website based on appearance, unfortunately. They use robots called crawlers that search the internet and index your pages based on the content and the keywords. The rule of thumb is the home page here should have a minimum of about 1,500 words, or at least 150 words for every buyer intent keyword that you're trying to target. A buyer intent keyword is going to be location and service based of where you're doing your services, and it's going to be the actual terms people are searching for, something like Chico pool repair or Chico pool builders, or whatever your services are that you're providing. And if you said you had the retail store as well, you could actually have a retail aspect to your website and drive even more traffic, because the search volume in Chico is not huge, but you can definitely go after the traffic that there is by adding additional pages, separate service pages, and going after those locality buyer intent keywords with adding that content. We're going to look at one of the top competitors in Chico. Here's Chico Pools, and they do not have a great looking website. I've actually looked at several in Chico, and most of them are not great. But they do have content, and they do actually have separate pages, so they're able to go after some of the buyer intent local keywords. So you're going to need to increase your content and go after those keywords for each of your pages and services. So I want to show you this program. This is a program we use called Ahrefs, and it helps us to analyze how a website is performing. And as you can see, Google has given you a rating of a 0 out of 100, which means that Google does not have any trust in your website. And that has to do with backlinks. Not all backlinks are created equal. You're going to need a lot more backlinks, and you need authoritative backlinks. Spammy backlinks will not help you. And right now, you're only being indexed for 2 keywords. And that's because of the lack of content and the focus on the buyer intent keywords. And because of that, your website organically is getting 0 in traffic. Now, if we look at your competition, they also do not have a good rating. So these guys are going to be super, super easy to beat. They only have 17 backlinks. They only have 12 keywords, and they're getting 9 people on average every month organically. To explain what backlinks are, a backlink is when one website links to another website and drives traffic to that website. Google likes this because it's like a popularity contest. The more relevant and highly authoritative it is to your business and industry, the higher Google can rank you. And if you look at your backlinks, almost all of your backlinks are not actually helping you. They're actually diluting your score. You want the highly authoritative backlinks. You want them in your niche, backlinks to similar services. And you also want to make sure that are do follows and not no follows. No follows will not help you. Do follows will actually share the power of the high ranking sites and help boost you in the rankings in Google. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is when somebody puts a search term in Google, the first thing that generally are going to pop up are ads, like the ad that you have. And it so happens that I actually found your information when I was working in the Chicago area. So I'm wondering if your ad is under Chicago and instead of Chico. Might be something you want to look at. Also, okay, so this is called the Google Map Pack or Google My Business. And I don't know if you guys have one set up or not. If you don't, you definitely want to do this because 30% of customers stop right here. They don't even bother to go on the websites to view the rest of these or go on the back pages in Google. So if you're not in the top 3, you're literally handing money to your competition. In order to be in the top 3 has to do with how well your website performs and has a couple other factors as well. But one of the biggest factors is something called citations, which is the name of your business, your address, and your phone number, and having those listed in a variety of places like Yellow Pages, Facebook, and Yelp. So you definitely want to get listed in those. If you don't have a Facebook page, you definitely want to do that. And you need to have a lot more citations than your top competitors. Hale, if you follow these tips I've given you today, you could become #1 across Google for all of your search terms and pages. And I know you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either take this information I've given you and apply it yourself, which is totally okay because this is free education. I just ask that you give me some feedback and let me know what you thought of this video. If you decide you would like some help getting some of this stuff done and you just don't want to have to worry about it, go ahead and give me a call at the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.